Good morning from the Disney Wish. Welcome back to part 2 of our Disney Wish cruise series. If you're just tuning in, a big welcome to you, and be sure to check out part 1 to catch up on all the fun. So we wanted to get an early start and ended up heading up to deck 11 where all the food is. No surprise. So we weren't planning on eating breakfast in Marceline Market this morning, which is the buffet on board, but we wanted to get a good look at all the offerings to share with you. On the ship, Mikey. Love this wallpaper.
Doors closing. Deck 11, doors are opening. Doors closing.
Marceline Market Buffet is located all the way on the aft of the ship and serves both breakfast and lunch.
Good morning, sir. How are you? Oh, thank you. Not eating this morning.
We're not eating.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Good morning. Welcome to Marceline Market.
Hello, good morning.
For your breakfast this morning, we have a seasonal after dominant station all the way down.
So pretty in here. Good morning. How are you?
I'm excellent. How are you?
I'm great, thank you.
Fantastic, guys.
Good morning. We're just looking this morning. Looks great. Something that I really appreciate is that they do enforce the hand washing, and also the cruise serves the meals here at the buffet, so there's less risk of cross-contamination. Fun fact, Marceline Market was actually named for Walt Disney's early childhood hometown in Missouri. There's such a great variety here, and the menu options can change, but basically you're going to find things like eggs, breakfast meats, pastries, waffles, fruits. It's a really nice variety. Good morning. I absolutely love all the Disney details. They're subtle but beautiful.
No, it's right here. They got locked off.
Okay, all right. So normally you can eat outside, but on the aft of the ship. But I think the cove is on the aft. Oh, it's so pretty in here. And then more self-serve drink stations. Okay, so from the Marceline Market towards the middle of the ship, you're going to pass Dory's Forget-Me-Nots shop before heading out to the pool deck. There's the sun. It's beautiful. Here on deck 11, this is the main pool deck. And if you watched our last video, you'll recognize this spot as the location of the sail away party. Here you'll find 4 family pools. The larger pool is Minnie's pool, surrounded by Daisy's pool and Pluto's pool. And then over on the other side in front of the Funnel Vision deck stage is Mickey's pool that can actually be open and closed. And if you look up, you'll be able to see the Aqua Mouse water slide. Here's Funnel Vision screen where they'll be showing movies today. If you're enjoying this video so far, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing for more content like this. I've also gone ahead and put together a detailed guide about this ship. If you'd like a copy, just send me a message and I'll be happy to share it with you. Before heading down to deck 3, Mike went ahead and stopped for a coffee refill. The drinks here are complimentary. Okay, so heading forward on deck 11 is the Mickey and Friends Festival of Foods. Here you'll find quick service options such as Mickey's Smokestack Barbecue, Daisy's Pizza Pies, Donald's Cantina, Goofy's Grill, and Sweet Minnie's Ice Cream. If you watched our last video of Embarkation Day, you would have seen that we absolutely hands down love Mickey's Smokestack Barbecue and highly recommend it. The food options here at Mickey and Friends Festival of Foods is complimentary, included with your cruise fare. Joyful Sweets is located on deck 11 as well in the aft, and they offer a variety of treats for an additional charge. Heading down to deck 3 now for breakfast. Oh yeah.
That's where we came.
Yeah. Which is where 1923 is.
I think over here.
Every Disney cruise ship features a signature atrium statue, and on this ship, it's Cinderella. $19.23 is one of 3 rotational dining experiences here on the Disney Wish, as well as the Disney Treasure and Destiny. Here at 1923, you will find artwork from Disney classics all the way up to current classics such as Frozen 2. This restaurant has 2 sides, one named after Roy Disney, the other Walt Disney, and the theming in here is classic Hollywood. Here's a look at the menu. I ordered the cheese omelet with a side of bacon and a hash brown. Mike ordered the Southern hash, which is 2 eggs over hash brown potatoes with chorizo sausage, cilantro, green onion, peppers, and cheese. And for dessert, I couldn't resist the children's Mickey waffles with strawberry cream.
She is a prime systematic abstract formula. First time is the truly home. With a little bit of magic, hardware, and the courage to keep on trying and dream come true. Despite the obstacles she faced, coming all the way from the kingdom of New Orleans, please welcome Princess Tiana.
It takes courage to see Lucy Roberts, and she has talent. Remember that they have trained the chest of castle. Please welcome Princess Belle. There you go,
Of course, sister.
Princess news. Glide.
A strong little wayfarer with a great pride in who she is and the challenge she faced.
Now it's time for a little shopping. You can find the store Treasures Untold located on Deck 3, which offers more signature items and upscale bags and jewelry. And then on Deck 5 is Mickey's Main Sale, which is loaded with Disney Cruise Line merch and then Disney Wish exclusive merchandise. We always like to buy a ship model if they're available, which they were on this cruise, so that was good. And a Christmas ornament. So every time I go to a Disney resort or on a Disney cruise ship, I always have to add to my collection. And just outside Mickey's Main Sale, you'll find Enchanted Sword Cafe. This cafe gets its inspiration from the movie The Sword in the Stone and serves specialty drinks and coffees. Here up on Deck 5, you can take advantage of the beautiful views overlooking Decks 4 and 3. You can also get a closer look at the fiber optic lighting up here that really transforms this grand hall into a beautiful space. And you may already know this, but the chandelier here is designed to look just like the bottom of Cinderella's dress, but turned upside down. Okay, so from the upper promenade of Deck 5, we're going to head forward to go check out the Senses Spa, and we're bringing you along. As you enter the Rainforest area, you'll be greeted with infused water and teas. For the ultimate in luxury and relaxation, you're going to want to spend time in the Senses Spa. Before your cruise, you can purchase a length of stay pass, and sometimes day passes are available once you're on board. You can also book spa treatments such as massages and facials in advance. The Rainforest within the spa features ice room, heated loungers, steam rooms, and saunas. The Rainforest also has an outdoor area where you can lounge on these giant swinging loungers. There's also a covered hot tub, and then the rest of the area is open air so that you can get and enjoy fresh air, although there are not ocean views from here. There's also a fitness center here. The next stop on our ship tour is going to bring us all the way up to Deck 13, which is one of my favorite decks on the ship. One thing to note, not all elevators go to decks 12 and up, so always double check and make sure that the elevator you're getting on will go to the upper decks. There's a common misconception that Disney cruises are just for kids or families traveling with kids, and truly, that's not the case. And while there are amazing programs and kids clubs designed for kids ages 6 months up to 17 years old, you'll also find a lot of designated adult-only spaces. So even though we aren't traveling with children, We definitely appreciate the quality and the level of service on this premium cruise line. Our first stop here on deck 13 is the Cove Cafe, which is located in the aft of the ship. I'm especially loving the Moana theme here in this area. It definitely ties in beautifully with our stateroom decor. So if you haven't checked out our last video, we did a full tour of our veranda room. So be sure to watch that video. You can view the full menu here on the tablets that are provided and then place your order at the counter. One thing I do wish that they had at this Cove Cafe is the complimentary pastries like they offer on their other class ships. We really enjoyed those during our cruise on the Disney Fantasy. Let me know below if you feel the same way. I absolutely love the specialty lattes here, and I'll happily spend a little bit more for the characters on top. And be sure to snag your Cafe Fanatic rewards card to earn free specialty coffees. Outside of the Cove Cafe is the Quiet Cove Pool and the Cove Bar. The Quiet Cove area is just for adults 18 and over, and this pool has only a depth of 6 inches, which is the perfect spot to sit and cool your feet off. And just up these steps, you'll find the Quiet Cove Infinity Style Pool, which has a depth of about 3 feet and offers beautiful ocean views. Heading back to our room on deck 10 to freshen up before lunch. Also just wanted to show you some of the fish extender, gift exchange, and door decorations on our hallway, as well as the private entrance to the Moana Concierge Suite. Had a slow morning, but we're gonna go and head down for lunch. We're just enjoying this beautiful day, and tonight we have dinner at PALO. It's PALO Steakhouse on the Wish. So in the Fantasy it was PALO Italian, and this is Italian and steak, so we're looking forward to that. We're at 1923 for lunch, and I ordered the lentil soup and the halibut and the chocolate hazelnut dessert. So that came highly recommended from the chef. Our water has arrived. I always order Africana and then bread service, And then we have a beautiful view of the ocean, so I'll show you that. Mike ordered the calamari appetizer and the Italian chicken pasta. I have to admit that the entrees were on the dry side, but the dessert definitely was the highlight. Deck 4 is one of our favorite places to just stop and relax and watch the ocean go by. Coming in from the shipside promenade on deck 4 is Luna Libations. And this is the Untangled Salon. This salon is where you can come for some pampering, and their services include manicures, pedicures, and hairstyling. The Wishing Star Cafe is located midship on deck 4 and offers the same menu as the Enchanted Sword Cafe. As you can see, this cafe is inspired by the movie Pinocchio and offers specialty coffees, juices, and cocktails. I ordered the vanilla latte and Mike ordered a old-fashioned.
Awesome. You guys have out the ship, right?
Continuing on deck 4, you'll find Hook's Barbery. Here they offer grooming services as well as a hidden bar, which I've heard serves the best old-fashioned. Here at Bibbidi Bobbidi Boutique, your child can turn into a princess or a pirate or a knight or even a sea captain with different costumes and accessories. These special makeovers are very popular, so you'll definitely want to book this experience as soon as your booking window opens. Now it's time for a movie and popcorn over at the Wonderland Cinema. And I may have grabbed this adorable Thumper popcorn bucket for myself on the way. Making a quick stop on deck 5 on our way to deck 12. Here is where you'll find the Disney Vacation Planning, Shutter's Photo Studio, and our second rotational dining experience, Arendelle, a frozen dining adventure. We arrived early to enjoy a pre-dinner cocktail at the Rose Lounge, which is conveniently located next to PALO. Nearby, you'll also find Enchante, which is this ship's second adult-exclusive specialty dining restaurant. Enchante offers French-inspired cuisine crafted by a 3 Michelin-starred chef and is elegantly themed after Lumiere from Beauty and the Beast. Both specialty dining restaurants do book up early, so you'll definitely want to get those reservations as soon as your booking window opens. The Rose is inspired by Beauty and the Beast and features the antique mirror and rose petals. There's comfortable seating here and beautiful ocean views. Here's a look at the menu. We decided to order a pre-dinner glass of wine. Since we checked in for our dining reservation here at the Rose, they were able to come and get us when our table was ready and escorted us to our table. Since PALO is quite honestly our favorite restaurant, we were especially interested to see how our dining experience at PALO on the Disney Wish compared to that on the Disney Fantasy. This restaurant also offers brunch. Something that I really appreciate here is the dedicated water menu where you can choose from either still or sparkling Italian waters. Since this restaurant is located at the very aft of the ship, you definitely get to take advantage of beautiful sunset views.
Oh, you can't beat it. No. Thank you, sir.
At the time of our cruise, the prefix menu, which is a 4-course meal, is $50 per person. For an extra $20, you can add the optional wine pairing. Alternately, you can just order right off the menu a la carte, which is what I chose to do. Our meal started with the mushroom amuse-bouche, which is a potato gnocchi in a mushroom sauce. The warm, fresh bread service can't be beat here. The bread pairs perfectly with this white bean soup and the cioppino soup. Next was the soft potato gnocchi with roasted tomatoes, pine nuts, basil pesto, and a Prosecco wine sauce. And let me tell you, this is outstanding. I also ordered the gorgonzola flatbread, and Mike ordered the pot curry with lamb ragu sauce. We were then treated with a beautiful view of the Disney Fantasy sailing by. And the sunset was quite spectacular as well. Next up, it was time for dessert, and I didn't even have to look at the menu because I knew I was going to be getting the chocolate souffle. This decadent souffle is served warm with a chocolate and vanilla sauce and then a Madagascan vanilla bean gelato on the side. We're happy to report that our meal here was outstanding and definitely worth every penny. Add to that the exceptional personal service, stunning views, and incredible ambience. PALO is a clear winner in our book. If you'd like to learn more about specialty dining with Disney cruises, or if you have any other cruise questions, feel free to reach out. I'm going to go ahead and leave my contact information in the comments below. We were then treated to a refreshing palate cleanser to end our meal. After dinner, we headed over to the Walt Disney Theater for the Little Mermaid show. Unfortunately, I could not record the show, but it was beautifully done. Hey, we're back in our room after we just got back from the we went and watched The Little Mermaid, and then we went to Nightingale's. But we have a little friend on the bed and a turn down service for the evening and cleaning for the evening. I love how they kind of dim the lights and turn down the bedding. But this looks like a stingray. What do you think? You agree? And chocolates. And a very good morning to you. This is our third day on our cruise, and we are pulling into Nassau, Bahamas on our 4-night cruise. So today we are going to treat this as another sea day and just stay on the ship, take advantage of the beautiful views around us, and do some more exploring. We're getting an early start this morning. Even the detail in the lighting fixtures is beautiful. Heading back up to deck 13 for the Cove Cafe.
Should disembark at the deck 1 aft gangway at this time.
The Disney Wish class ships have a really cool feature, which is called the Art on Demand. This is where you can choose any piece of art that you're seeing on the ship and order a copy of it, whether you want it on canvas or framed. You can pick whatever you want and then have it sent to your home. I feel like that would make a perfect souvenir, don't you? Okay, so on our agenda today, I am looking for the access point to be able to get to the very front of the ship. On the Disney Wish class ships, you can actually go all the way to the very front. So it's not easily found, I've noticed. So that is on list to find today. Let me know in comments if you've been successful finding this area. And then here's Luna again. People that signed up for and booked port excursions are actually meeting here. And then from here, they'll go ahead and begin their tour. Okay, so we've made it up to deck 13. We're heading over to Cove Cafe for our morning coffee. And over here is the adults only Whirlpool Spa. As you can see, it's not quite open for the day. I hope you're enjoying this video tour of the Disney Wish. If you're finding it helpful or at least entertaining, be sure to give it a thumbs up since it really supports my channel. I also wanted to let you know that as an authorized Disney travel planner, I do specialize in all things Disney cruising and would definitely love to help you plan your next magical adventure. To get started, just go ahead and scan the QR code, or you can reach out to me directly. Hi, good morning. These chairs look so comfortable right here. We're moving so slowly that even on the back of the ship, you don't really see much weight. So I think the menus are on iPads. Okay, great, thank you. Got my latte and we're ready for the day. We'll definitely be back to the Aqua Mouse later today when everyone's off the ship. I feel like a lot of people don't know about this pool area. It's designated as a quiet pool, and it's located on deck 14 and called Chip and Dale's Pool. At this time, the pool wasn't quite open, but typically there would be a lifeguard up here, and as you can see, there's also life vests provided. Down below, you can actually see the concierge sun deck. Here's a better look at the port of Nassau, Bahamas. Now it's time for some breakfast at Marceline Market Buffet. We chose to sit outside and take advantage of these beautiful views. After breakfast and a little sightseeing, we went to go find some characters.
Hello, it's Donald Duck.
Always make sure to check the Navigator app to see where characters are meeting. Next, it was time for some poolside movies and a ride down the Aquamouse. This water coaster has double tubes that can accommodate either 1 or 2 guests. There's cubbies for your shoes right here at the entrance. The wait was really short because a lot of the people were off the ship, which is what we were hoping for, and we were actually able to go on it twice back to back, and it's so much fun. Also located on Deck 12 is the Toy Story Splash Zone. This water playground is the perfect spot for littles, and children don't need to be toilet trained here, they just need to have swim diapers on. Note that kids that are not toilet trained will not be able to use the main pools or hot tubs. Now it's time for an ice cream treat. We decided to come back to our room to change and found a little visitor on the veranda. How adorable is this little bird? And while we were away, our room steward came in and brought us bandanas for Pirate Night. Okay, so we are back near Senses Spa because I figured out how to get to the very front of the ship. It was kind of confusing because as you're going forward on Deck 5, you actually see another set of stairs that takes you up to Deck 6, and this is actually where you'll walk all the way to the front of the ship. I feel like this is the only ship that I've been able to do this on, so that was pretty cool. And we had beautiful views of Nassau up here. There were also views overlooking the Rainforest outdoor spa area. And after all that excitement, it was time for a little treat from Joyful Sweets. Up here on Deck 14, we have great views of Atlantis, and then this is also where the Currents Bar is located. There's lots of great seating up here, both covered and uncovered. As you can see, we're in port with multiple ships today. We have Carnival, Royal Caribbean, and MSC here. The MSC ship is getting ready to leave. Next, we're heading inside all the way down to Deck 3 to the Star Wars themed lounge, which is called Hyperspace Lounge. This immersive and interactive space is truly incredible. The attention to detail is amazing, and we absolutely loved this lounge. Here you'll order your cocktails right from the iPad at your table. During our cruise, the cocktails range anywhere from $15 to $20, with some specialty drinks going even higher than that. There's even a $5,000 cocktail here, so be careful what you order. I also like that they offer zero proof drinks and their version of blue milk that you can find in the Disney parks. For my drink, I ordered the Batu Spire Sunset. Mike ordered one of the Galaxy brews, and then they brought out some little snacks for us. Every time we traveled through hyperspace, our magic bands would react and light up. It was really cool. Yes. It's been an eventful day, from going to outer space and then meeting Pirate Mickey, and we have more fun in store for tonight. Next, it's time for dinner at 1923. Hey there, it's pirate night. It's a little bit loud in here. So the menu is inspired by the Caribbean and pirate themed as well. So I ordered the crab cake to start with, and Mike ordered the shrimp. So this is the appetizer crab cake. It has a little bit more breadcrumb than I guess we prefer, but it's pretty tasty. It's not the best, but it's pretty tasty. Next is the chilled mango soup, and so we'll see how that goes. Kind of excited to try it. And then Mike got the was it carrot and ginger with banana bread croutons. Okay, so the mango chilled soup is actually really refreshing. It tastes more like a mango puree, but it's really delicious. And then we tried the soup here. It's actually really savory. It has a great flavor, so definitely recommend these soups. Okay, so for our entree, we got I ordered the jerk chicken, and then Mike ordered the seafood pasta. So we really like the flavors of our entrees, but again, they were a little bit on the dry side. Okay, I got the sundae, has coconut and pineapple. Looks delicious. And then this is the bananas. What is it?
I forget exactly.
Banana cake. The desserts were delicious, and we even got a fun pirate photo taken. After dinner, we decided to go to Nightingale's, which is a piano champagne bar. And we were actually here before, and so we wanted to come back and spend a little bit more time since it's such a wonderful atmosphere and a great place to listen to music. Resist ordering the Sweet Nightingale, which is a drink served in a bird glass. This signature cocktail is made with Hendrick's Amazonia, passion fruit, rosemary, and then a sprig of mint for the tail feathers. The last stop of the night was Triton's Lounge for some Disney Parks trivia. Check out this towel pirate. It even has coins for the eyes that are made of chocolate. Hello. We are here on the third night of our 4-night cruise. Very, very sad. But we're having a great time here on the Disney Wish. Today and tonight is Pirate Night, so there's a lot of fun themed pirate activities. The characters are dressed in their cutest pirate attire. And they do provide the really adorable little bandanas. Some people bring full pirate costumes. So it's really fun to see what everybody comes up with. But if you forgot or you just have pirate stuff, you do have the bandana. So that's always a nice little touch. But they go all out. They have a special menu for dinner. They have a show, actually 2 shows in the evening. And then they have fireworks at the end of that. So fireworks are at 10:15. We're probably not going to quite make it to the fireworks. So you know, we sometimes take things a little bit more low key because we don't have, our kids aren't little anymore. So a lot of what you see on my channel is more adult focused and things that we enjoy doing. So, you know, just note that there's a lot more to do than what I'm showing. So I hope that you've been enjoying following along. And if you would like to book your Disney cruise or any other kind of cruise, I'd love to be your point of contact. I help families travel, and my services are completely complimentary, helping you on the ins and outs of all things Disney, all things cruising and beyond. So always keep that in mind. And also, I am going to go ahead and be sharing our day tomorrow. We're heading to Castaway Cay. So stay tuned for that. That is Disney's private island in the Bahamas. And we're super excited to spend the day and share that with you. So we'll call it a night and see you at Castaway Cay. Bye. Even though we didn't make it back to the fireworks, we were able to catch a glimpse right from our veranda. Well, it's a very good morning from Disney's Castaway Cay, one of Disney's 2 private islands. Since Castaway Cay is truly one of the best private islands, if not the best private islands in the cruise industry, I really feel like it deserves its own spotlight, and yes, a separate video is on the way. This morning we decided to start the day with room service and then made our way down to deck 5 for a latte at the Enchanted Sword Cafe before disembarking for our day on the island. We're back on the ship after a wonderful day at Castaway Cay, and if you know me, if you've been following along, or if you're on Instagram, you know that I'm a sucker for good hot chai latte. And as you can see, we've got Miss Elsa. I've kind of been already working on it, and I can report that it's delicious. So if you love a hot chai, this is our hot chai latte. This is where to go. So I'm up at Cove Cafe, which is an adult-only spot.
That was it?
We went back to the room and got freshened up, and it was time for the second half of the day. And we started at the Bayou, which is a lounge located on deck 3, and it is inspired by The Princess and the Frog. Here at the Bayou, they have live music, and you can also enjoy beignets just like Princess Tiana would make. Oh, and I forgot to show you our towel animal. It was actually in our room early, and today we had a sea turtle. We're heading back to Florida, and I know that we'll truly miss this ship. Yep. We treated ourselves to one last ice cream cone and watched Coco on the Funnel Vision movie screen. Tonight's rotational dining was scheduled at the Worlds of Marvel restaurant, but we opted for a more low-key experience and enjoyed dinner at the Keg and Compass instead. We ordered the buffalo wings and the German pretzel. Both were very delicious, and as if that wasn't enough food, we also ordered the bangers and mash. This pub is inspired by a Norwegian's sailor's map room in the 1800s. Also, the food and beverage in here is going to be an additional charge. We decided to end the night with a walk around the ship. Since it's truly so beautiful all lit up at night, we wanted to take it all in one last time before heading back to our cabin to finish packing. And if you've made it this far, thank you for following along. Thank you for watching. If you've enjoyed the journey, please consider liking and subscribing for more adventures like this one. Has just about come to an end here on the Disney Wish. I hope that you've enjoyed following along. We are finishing up packing. You can see suitcases are being filled, and then what you do is you have them out if you want Disney to take those for you in the morning. You make sure that they're out the night before, so they need to be out by 10:30, and then they provide these little luggage tags, and there'll be different characters so that you know which section your suitcases will be in once you disembark. They have it all very organized, but it's always sad because cruises, they go so fast. It doesn't matter, I feel like, if it's 3-night, 4-night, 5, beyond. It's just, they go so fast. They're so much fun. There's always so much to see and do. So we're doing all the final Disney cruise stuff. We've got, you know, our ice cream, our movies. Went out and watched the ocean. We love watching the ocean at night. But it's been a lot of fun, and thank you all for watching. If you're considering going on a cruise, a Disney cruise, or any other cruise, I'd love to help you plan your trip. I am an authorized travel planner and just love helping people find the best options for their family, and my services are complimentary. So if you are interested in getting started or chatting about a future trip that you'd like to take, go ahead and scan the QR code to get started. And as always, thanks for watching. Good morning from Worlds of Marvel, where our final meal on this beautiful ship is being served. The morning of your disembarkation, you can have a full breakfast, and that will be held at the restaurant that you had dinner at the night before, or that you were supposed to have dinner at the night before in our case. Both Worlds of Marvel and Arendelle, a Frozen Adventure, feature dinner shows as part of your complimentary rotational dining experience. We opted for the more casual, low-key route for our cruise, but I just wanted to make sure you knew that was available to you. Here's a look at the breakfast that we ordered. Thanks again for watching, and I hope to see you in our third and final video of this cruise series, which will be Castaway Cay. See you then.